Hey everyone, how's it going? So I want to talk about the third Walking Dead show, and I guess the Rick Grimes movie because it does relate. We are now learning that the Walking Dead World Beyond is only going to have 2 seasons. What does that mean for the future of the Walking Dead franchise? What does that mean for the Rick movie? I want to talk about all of that. So of course, before we jump in, obviously I have to warn you for spoilers for the first half of season 10. And also, if you want more Walking Dead content like this, maybe consider subscribing. We're a month away until the show returns, like a month and 6 days away about. It'll be 5 weeks as of this Sunday, so expect a lot of stuff coming out. Very soon we're going to get the synopsis for a ton of episodes, episode titles, actual trailers for these episodes, more information. And yeah, if you want to join us on this ride as we, experience Michonne's final episode, Maggie's return, the end of the Whisper arc, just make sure to hit subscribe. Now, I'm getting an article here from Screen Rant, so if you want to see this, I'll leave a link down below to the actual article, but a lot of people are actually reporting on this, and what they're saying is that the show is only going to last 2 seasons, and we also have a release date. If you look here, there's a post from the Walking Dead World Beyond. It says a 2-season Walking Dead story coming April 12th. So I guess there they revealed the release date. It's coming April 12th, which is going to be the season 10 finale's air date. And I've predicted that a long time ago. They usually do that, or they have done that anyways. With Fear the Walking Dead, they'll attach their premiere for the new season to the season finale of The Walking Dead. I don't remember if they did that last year. I know they did that with season 4. With season 5, that might have came in June. Regardless, they're doing that with this, and I mean, I like it, honestly. That night is going to be pretty crazy because I'm going to be talking about season 10 of The Walking Dead, so expect a review, I think, for World Beyond's first episode the following day. I already know for a fact I'm not going to be able to get a video out that night. I'm probably not even going to watch the episode that night, to be honest. I'm probably just going to watch The Walking Dead season 10, discuss that, break that all down, talk about season 11 and stuff, and then the next day I'll watch the premiere episode of World Beyond, and then, yeah, I'll post my review and talk about episode 2 and whatever from that point on. So the show is only getting 2 seasons, and so that means literally it's ending next year. And I think this is a really, really good thing. When I heard this, I was so relieved, because before this, I think a lot of us, or I don't want to say a lot of us, but some of us at least, we're worried that The Walking Dead was just going to constantly come out with shows that lasted forever. Because even Fear the Walking Dead, I feel like that show should have ended with season 5. If I'm getting a season 6, maybe it'll end then. I don't really think so, to be honest. I think Fear's probably going to go on for a couple more years. They'll probably have at least 10 seasons, I would imagine. And The Walking Dead, I don't know when the hell that's going to end. And so announcing that this show's only going to be 2 seasons, I mean, I'm really happy about it. It's really important to actually have an ending to stories, I think, With The Walking Dead, you can get away with it going on a little bit longer, I do think, because of the type of story it is. It's a drama. It kind of gets to a soap opera place a little bit, but it's the zombie apocalypse. You're able to tell stories like that, right? You can go on for a little bit longer than, say, like Breaking Bad. There's no way Breaking Bad could have ever gone to season 10 because there's just not a lot of stuff that you can do there. With The Walking Dead, it's a survival story. We're able to actually watch them grow, survive, and get back to some sort of civilization. So, I think that's why I'm a little more forgiving anyways with The Walking Dead. But hearing that the show is getting an ending, I'm really excited about it. I really am. To actually have an ending to the story, I'm actually really excited for this third show now, because it's not like it's going to be this little mini series or short type thing. I mean, I guess it is kind of a mini series. I would say it's a limited series anyways. You're going to get these two seasons here of this Walking Dead story, but it's not going to be like those shorts that we're getting of like Rick's Red Machete or, things like that. We're actually getting this fully fleshed out story with a bigger budget, and it's all coming to an end next year. So I really do want to see what they do with this, because apparently they're going to be playing around with formats like this for the next little while. So expect new shows like this with only like 2 seasons, or maybe even 1 season or 3 seasons or what have you. If AMC does this, I think it's really brilliant, because I think we all want some kind of ending with something Walking Dead related. We just want to see how they can do an ending to a story, because the main show's not ending for a while, and I am okay with it not ending for a little bit, at least until 14 or 15. As soon as we get to season 14 or 15, we'll see at that point. I want to see the Commonwealth arc. I want to see some more original material. I want to see that stuff, so that's why for the next few years, like, I am fine with the show continuing on. But with, like, Fear the Walking Dead, I would be okay with that ending too, because it's not really, there's no comic material that I want to see on there. Having this show, The World Beyond, end, I mean, these characters, what are you going to do with them after? I guess they're just going to kind of end. And that kind of brings up the whole question discussion of the CRM in general. This show is focusing on a community of people, I mean, a large community of people. There are about 10,000 people, and they're in Nebraska, and you see how, well organized they are. They don't have to really worry about too much. And I figured this story would be going on for, I don't know how many years, but because it's coming to an end, why come out with this show right now? And there's only really one answer that I can really come up with, and that is that it's a connection to the Rick Grimes movie, because based off of the release dates, it seems like it. This first season is going to end, I mean, it's 10 episodes. I imagine it's going to run straight from the premiere date all the way until whenever it ends. So if the premiere is on April 12th, the season 1 finale of this third show is going to be on June 14th, I believe, if I looked at the calendar right. I think, June 14th is when the season 1 finale of this show is going to end. I doubt they're going to do a mid-season break because there's only 10 episodes. So yeah, June 14th, which means with season 2, if it has the exact same release date, it's also going to end around mid-June next year. This Rick Grimes movie is not coming out this year. They haven't even filmed yet. I don't know when they're possibly going to film. I think it's going to be this year. I think it's going to be this summer, just based on all those rumors, based on what's going on behind the scenes, stuff that Gimple has said. I think it's going to film this year for sure. I just don't know when. If they film late in this year and then it goes into early next year, they can likely still have that movie out for later 2021, which lines up with this show here ending with 2 seasons. However it ends, it could easily go into the Rick Grimes movie. Now, I don't think the story's actually going to be connected. I think we're going to learn a lot about this Rick Grimes movie through this show, and that's kind of insane to think about, that we're going to get 2 seasons of this brand new show before we ever get the Rick Grimes movie. But it seems like that's likely what's going to happen. It kind of makes sense if you look at it, and I do like that. I hope this third show does have its own story, and I imagine it's going to. But I think there's going to be things in here that will tease the Rick movie. A lot of backstory is going to be set up, probably a lot more than just backstory. We'll probably have characters from this show in the actual movie. And so what that says to me is that is what this show is going to be about. This show is about the world beyond. And that is what Rick's going to be exploring. From what Gimple's been saying anyways, Rick's going to be exploring literally the world beyond, the behind the scenes of everything. And the show is called World Beyond. We see the location that they're in. There's 10,000 people. They're highly equipped with a lot of technology, a lot of vehicles. They have a ton of resources. There's this whole new world out there that this show is going to explore through this cast, or I guess these new characters. And I imagine by the time season 2 ends, once this whole show is wrapped up, we'll have a better understanding of the CRM and how that works. And then when we watch the Rick movie, we'll see how that side of it works, because Rick is a part of a different community of the 3 communities that are connected. And so with this show, I hope that it doesn't focus too much on watching it because we're going to find out something about Rick. You know what I mean? That was kind of the point for me rewatching Fear Season 5, because I was done with Fear after Season 4. I went back to Season 5 because I figured there was going to be something with Rick, and we didn't really get that, so I kind of tuned out. I hope this third show doesn't focus on that, and they just give us a new story, because the CRM, they sound really interesting. I want to know more about because this is all original material, and I'm really interested in seeing what Gimple has come up with here. And I think a 2-season run with this third show, I think it's perfect. It makes sense now when you think of the title. It's called The Walking Dead World Beyond. I imagine their future shows, their future, limited series shows, will have The Walking Dead in its title, and then it'll be Walking Dead something, And yeah, I like it. I think this is a very smart move. I'm actually, my excitement level, my interest level for this third show has went up dramatically. That's not to say I wasn't excited for it. I definitely was excited for it, but there was a part of me that was just feeling... I think it's because it's focused on younger characters, and I didn't want 6, 7, 8 seasons of just focusing on them growing up in the apocalypse. I don't know. The show, I guess, at that point would just be for a younger audience, but it doesn't seem like it's going to be. There's only going to be 2 seasons. I mean, it's a zombie story, so whatever. I'm just worried that this show is going to be focused on just high school problems or college problems, and yeah, I don't know. I just didn't know how long I could really watch that for. And if it's 2 seasons, and if they're not really focusing on that aspect, and it's focusing more on discovering the world, going out there, seeing these zombies, I guess searching for that girl's father, then yeah, I think they can do a lot with it. It's only 2 seasons, so they're going to get to the point with a lot of it. People are going to die pretty fast, and yeah, literally at the end of season 2, story will be done, wrapped up, and I'm really interested in seeing what they do with that, because we've never gotten an ending to anything Walking Dead related, besides obviously the game, and the comic obviously, but I'm ignoring that. But yeah, I'm excited. Post your thoughts down below. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think this show is going to be actually really good? Are you happy that the show is limited to 2 seasons? What do you think that means for the future of The Walking Dead? And how do you think it's going to relate to the Rick Grimes movie? Hope you guys all enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.